No dream, Willow. Just a few shards.
Born every minute, and this may have been true in the past, but now, if you adjust the increased population base, birth control, and the so-called moral decline, not only are there 5 suckers born every minute, there are now 53. Life is short. Sorry, life is not short. Just to think everything else lasts so long, mountains, rivers, stars, planets, life is short. Actually, life lasts just about the right amount of time until you die. Death, on the other hand, is short. What you don't know won't hurt you. Why don't we just add Abe Lincoln and John Kennedy? A few more oxymorons. Mandatory options. Mutual disregard. Non-daring freedom. Open secret. Resident alien. Silent alarm. Sports command. Wireless cable. Mercy killer. Lethal assistance. Business ethics. Friendly fire. Many engineers. Full-time data. Justice. Holy.
I'll shake it out.
I'm going to give you 15 rules to live by. Because life is not as difficult as people think. All you need is a good set of rules. Since it's probably too late for you, here are some guidelines to pass along to your children. Number 1, relax and take it easy. Don't get caught up in hollow conceits such as doing something with your life. Such twaddle is outmoded and a sure formula for disappointment. Number 2, whatever it is you pursue, try to do it just well enough to remain in the middle third of the field. Keep your thoughts and ideas to yourself and don't ask questions. Remember, the squeaky wheel is the first one to be replaced. Number 3, size people up quickly and develop rigid attitudes based on your first impression. If you try to delve deeper and get to know people, you're asking for trouble. Number 4, don't fall for that superstitious nonsense about treating people the way you would like to be treated. It's a transparently narcissistic approach and may be the sign of a weak mind. Number 5, spend as much time as you can pleasing and impressing others, even if it makes you unhappy. Pay special attention to shallow manipulators who can do you the most harm. Remember, in the overall scheme, you count for very little. 6, surround yourself with inferiors and losers. Not only will you look good by comparison, but they will look up to you, and that will make you. Remember, in the overall scheme, you count for very little. 6, surround yourself with inferiors and losers. Not only will you look good by comparison, but they will look up to you. And that will make you.
Later.
Number 7, don't buy into the sentimental notion that everyone has shortcomings. It's the surest way of undermining you. no defects. On purpose, something is wrong. Hey, if by some accident you do detect the fault in yourself first, accept the fact that you are probably deeply flawed. Then make a list of your faults and dwell on them. Carry the list around and try to keep it in perspective. Blame yourself for everything. Number 9.
Might be a cache of dreamland along that brave trail.
Completely unreliable. Instead, develop preconceived notions and don't waver unless someone tells you. Then change your mind and adopt their point of view, but only if they seem to know it themselves. Number 10. Never give up on an idea simply because it is bad and doesn't work. Cling to it even when it is over. Anyone can cut you wrong, but it takes a very special person to stay with something that is secretly harmful. 11. Always remember, today doesn't count. Trying to make something out of today only lost your precious time that doesn't kill you or recognize. Number 12. Try to dwell on think of all the mistakes and how much better it would be if you hadn't made it. Think of what you should have done and blame yourself for not doing it. You don't go easy. You really hard. 13. If by chance you make a fresh mistake, especially a costly one, try to repeat it a few times and continue it will be a future in the future. Write it down. Put it with that list of your faults. 14. Beware also of the dangerous trap of looking ahead. Only causes you trouble. Instead, try to drift along from day to day and remember yourself. Don't get sidetracked from foolish plans. And finally, enjoy yourself all the time and do whatever you want. Don't be seduced by that mindless chatter going around about the responsibility. That's exactly the sort of thing that you like. In the privacy of your own home. As opposed to what? Privacy of someone else's home? You have no privacy in someone else's home. That's why you got your own home. Down the pipe. He's the meanest guy ever to come down the pipe. Huh. But what about guys that come up the pipe? Not everyone lives north of the pipe. Some guys have to come up the pipe. They're really mean because nobody knows the pipe at all. And what about a guy who doesn't even use the pipe? He arrives on empty. Boy, he was the meanest guy ever to arrive on empty. Doesn't sound like a bat out of hell. You say some guy was going like a bat out of hell. Well, how do we know how fast a bat would leave hell? Maybe he would leave real slowly. In fact, why should we assume that a bat would even want to leave? Maybe he loves it. Maybe hell is too rough for him. Maybe it's bat heavy. Now that we're on this subject, how do we know hell has bats in the first place?
Strange.
What would a bat be doing in
Looks like
hell?
someone swapped all the dream below in these caches for shards. There's no dream well on these caches. Feel it want to know.
Why do you say out like a light? Primary function of a light is lit, not to be out. Why choose a light to direct why not on?
Wherever these machines are made, could find a way to override them there.
wins a prize for being a bank's millionth customer. All you really have to say is he was in the right place. After all, it had to be the right time. That's the only time they were giving away the prize. If it hadn't been the right time, it wouldn't have been the right place. 20 minutes later, the bank wouldn't be the right place anymore. You never know. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. It implies that rocket scientists are somehow smart. How smart can they be? They build machines that travel thousands of miles to drop fire and radiation. That doesn't sound smart. The oldest trick in the book. Sometimes you hear the bad guys holding the gun and the good guy. The good guy says, "It won't work, Scout Belly. My men are right behind you with their guns strong." The bad guy says, "You can't fool me, my doc. That's the oldest." Well, exactly what book are you guys talking about? Magic tricks, but I don't think the thing with the guns is in there. Well, possibly not a trick. Once again, probably not a trick. Even if the living world can look at a lot of tricks, how do you know what they're all tricks? Yep. You can't fool me, my doc. That's the book that you didn't know was in the book.
That wasn't a warning. If I found out more about these machines, I could learn to open them. My first plan is worldwide year-round manufacturing bookkeeping. But of course, everyone in the world will be required to dance all the time. At least very little time to fight. And what combat does occur is inefficient because the combatants are constantly in motion. One of the suggested that this plan might be impractical, I offered an alternative, wherein one of the last particulars dancing at any given time. The problem with this was the discrete possibility that while half the people were dancing, the other half would be riding at home. So now I keep this down, that's symbolic. 24-hour, non-stop, worldwide folk dancing once a year. Everyone in the world would stop at the meeting and dance for 24 hours, non-stop. Any kind of dancing you want.
suero, minuet, grind, chupar, cakewalk, torta, samba, mashed potato, doesn't matter, just get out there and run. Even hospitals, studies, cripples, and people in life support. You prefix the band, you just drop it. While the doctors and nurses keep going. Wouldn't this be a good way to weed out the
You're back. I've already been to those stashes. All I found was a few shards. That's strange. Who would have taken the dream willow? It's possible that John has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
Another plan I have is world peace through formal respect. The idea is that everyone in the world will be required to meet everyone else in the world.
You say someone named John might have some dream willow?
Yes. He may be a recluse, but he helps the tribe by picking herbs and brewing medicines. The problem is that he lives west of Mother's Crown, and the machines in that region are troublesome.
What sort of machines?
Scrappers and sawtooths. It's quite dangerous.
I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
And also, once you finish the first class, everyone will still have to meet people in their own time. Either way, it would take a long time. In fact, children will be born during the introduction. Then you have to meet them too. And it's probably important to remember that because of the
Pleading
long
for strength and understanding.
some nationalities will move through the lines more slowly than others. Russians do this. Russian young person keep long. Never bought an ID card for a Russian person to know that we were invading a loan for when they were I'm afraid the Russians would move through the line very slowly. Vladimir Dmitrievich Zhirinovsky, this is Yevgeny Vassily Abata. Yevgeny Vassily Abata, he's Vladimir Dmitrievich Zhirinovsky. Amazing. On the other hand, the Chinese made a little shorter. Being really behind, which is why there are so many Chinese people. Less time staying below, more time to talk. And the Chinese, the only issue really deserve it. I call this watch your mouth. What is to do with the way people speak? I'm even annoyed by people who speak. When we talk to those who can't resist change must be good. We want to make them possibilities. Even though they don't believe it. People who say God rests his soul following the mention of the dead, even if they believe it, and don't believe it. These are the same ones who say not good and really mean it. Sometimes they even pass along the whole part of their life and not just going up to the same more. I think you're moron. How can some have to work out and even like cookies, boobies, no-nos, speaking to them? How does it send you to the room? Tell them not to really run anymore. And while we're at it, let's include all the colorful risks.
That's a machine I can't override. Not until I've learned more.
What the fuck is it? I also think we should cut it off with a little bit of strong green attitude. So it's a case of full business. What
Get it while I can. Not bad.
The previous reference to class is of the same order of arrogance as the phrases not too shabby, he's no dummy, I give him high marks, he's got his head on straight, and he really showed me things. All of these phrases reach and bring the spirit out. And just when I thought all those precious words were about to stop saying not the road, and by the bar, along came what they reach.
These will keep.
At the end of the day, it was probably the most contentious expression to come along since the moi child crash. Just a tad phony. That is just a story. Speak English. And the only words to anyone who tells you that something they did was lifeless. Some celebrity said he put me in a TV show that cost me lifeless. Hey, when you finish affirming your life, get over here and give me a shit. But can't we figure out something evil to do to these people who call themselves? What selfish guy almost survived? Sure, you'll be sure to tell everyone it's serious, but fucking survived. Good. Stay the fuck out of here. There are also certain reckless people in this country who are abusing ongoing only one in the neighborhood who had a training. If you don't have a big help with a training story. There's a healthy baby, but I have one fear that the little old and thin. The doctor said it happened because apparently at the precise moment I was being conceived, my mother and father fell off the hood of the car. My parents chose what at that time was the very latest method of childbirth. Heard of Lamar? This is Rapide. The mother received powerful narcotics, the father was able to deliver, and the nurse was all asleep. Soon as I was born, I know, babies have it pretty sweet. Wake up, cry, kiss, roll over, drool, stuff, eat, share, sell, speak, give a fat, crawl, stand, small, cry, breathe, 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 stop. Working music stages, speak, laughter, shower, differently. And so after that, it's a small step, full day, social. I'm probably the only child who went directly from shenanigans to crimes against nature. I was always a little different. Most kids had a dog named Spot. You know what I called my dog? Stain. Instead of my thumb, I stuck in a ring finger. And I had a strange intuition. I just wanted to live longer than you. My mother said it was because I was thankful, but she watched me in the and I was a hipster. When I saw Bambi as the midnight sky, my platform had a silent. My lemonade stand had a warm cup. And one night at dinner when I was about 10, I leaned over to my father and I said, "Hey man, when are you going to load up on some of that breast meat?" And still, I was shocked. And while my friend was spotting the answer, I asked his mother if I could have his care. As a boy, I was negatively affected by people. First of all, I grew up on the side of the
Wish is only a taste of metal.
I think I can show you. Here's another thing. When you look at a map lying on the table, north is usually the western side of the nation. My son's girl says, so as you can see, these are the parts haven't really happened.
Long scope of a bandit camp and some metal ruins. That must be the place there. Let's keep an eye on it.
Anyway, after you threw me up in the air and you walked away. And so after that, I was never really afraid. It was good for me. Boys no longer carrying me. They were bad before. What happened was I became alone. I just wanted to be by myself. I had an imaginary friend. I didn't bother with him. Bought them. Trying to get his own thing. I got no time for it. When you're alone, of course, you have to make up your own game. It's different. I used to play cops. And instead of hide and seek, I would play a pathetic little game called hide. One time I remained hidden for over a month before I realized that no one was looking for me. It was sad, really. But there are compensations. To this day, I remain unsilent but musical still. My mother would say, "Why are you always playing alone?" And I said, "I'm not playing, Mom. I'm fucking serious." The first noticed I was changed and I insisted on listening.
I'm glad you came.
You're glad. Why?
Call it a shared interest. And call me Nil. Look there, those old rocks.
She sent me to a child psychologist.
A bandit clan squats under them. Disturb the rocks and they'll come wriggling out. Worms that they are.
Bandits. Why have they come here?
The Nora are in trouble. Rumors spread like blood. With no braves to guard the border, killers hungry for sport slip right through. My partner and I shadowed these scum for days. Good tracker, but he went on ahead without me. We talked about this kind of behavior. Still, I understand. Leave it too long, your fingers itch for the bowstring. Say, how about you and I work together? Kill them all.
I don't know you, and I have no reason to trust you.
Trust is a rare egg to find, isn't it? I'm just a traveler, with a bow, concerned about the state of these lands, and a missing partner.
I don't think you're just anything at all.
Let me put it another way. Are you a bandit?
Of course not.
Then you have nothing to fear.
All right. Someone has to stop them from hurting others.
And we will. We'll stop them from doing anything. Save screaming a lot. Go ahead and take the lead. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of. That's the alarm. Let them sound it and more will come running. It's a gift. And if you're the heroic kind who needs a little extra, there's the captives.
Why is your original so bad? Why does it always take longer to go somewhere than it does to come back? If you can't beat them, arrange to have them beaten. No one ever mentions when the swallows leave Capistrano. What, do they just die there? And how do we know it's the same swallows every year? The swallows know that on March 19th, the tourists come back to Capistrano. We have mileage, yardage, and footage. Why don't we have inches? They say, let's stop underage drinking before it starts. Please explain that to me. Sounds tricky. The news story said someone had overcome a fatal disease. Wow. I put $1 in one of those change machines. Nothing changed. Now that the year 2000 is here, I hope the crime of the century happens real soon, so I get to read about it. They say, one of the toughest lessons in the English language is the first shelter. I guarantee you can say the first shelter on the night. Sooner or later, someone will take you into bed. Beethoven was so hard of hearing, he thought he was asleep. I went to the missing persons bureau. No one was there.
That's their alarm signal. Better keep them off it.
When some of the people practice the rain, does it rain at the end of the practice? And if it doesn't, how do we know they did the dance correctly? If you live to be 100, the lucky numbers are just by one. The foremost authority on etiquette committed suicide in the times they didn't have the courtesy to leave a note. They keep saying you can't compare apples and oranges. I can. An apple is red and distinctly non-spherical. An orange is orange and nearly spherical. So what's the big problem? After a flood, where do all the rowboats go? When Popeye blows through his pipe, why doesn't he just...
I don't think that large napping.
George Washington forever was the uncle of our country. If you fall asleep on the couch in a house where a woman is there's a blanket or a coat covering you in winter. When blowing out your birthday cake, suppose you wish for one candle to stay lit. Is it possible for your wish to come true? The day after tomorrow is the third day of the rest of your life. Why must hailstones always be the size of something else? And if it must be that way, why don't they have hailstones the size of Texas? I often think how different the world would have been if Hitler had not been turned down when he applied to Auschwitz. So far, the Ku Klux Klan has not produced any really good statistics. You know, when you look at some of the it makes you wonder what kind of woman you visualize in Mexico. You know, we use the sun to make electricity, and then we use the electricity to operate sunlight and canning machines. Prefix has no suffix, but suffix has a prefix. If a really stupid person becomes female, how can you tell? I read somewhere that in the last census, 1.6% of the people were not counted. How can you know that? What exactly is viewer discretion? If viewers have discretion, most television shows would not be on the air. Remember, inside every silver lining, there's a dark cloud. Dogs lead a nice life. You never see a dog at a rich. What is happening in mid-air? Is there some other part of air besides the mid part? I'd like to live in a country where the official motto is, you never know. will help you with that. The reason they call it the American dream is because you have to be a student to believe it. It goes without saying that I'm not the only person who has noticed this, but I never got to spell it out my way before. Comedy's nature has two sides. Everybody wants a good time and a couple of laughs. And of course, the comic wants to be known as a real funny guy. But the language of comedy is fairly grim and long, filled with hatred, jazz, black. After all, what does a comic really make about? God. He doesn't want to geez, I was dying of death out there, like a morgue, a really fine. Comics don't want to die. Yeah, fine. They want to go over the pain and be a real man. And if everything works out, they're successful and they make you laugh. They can say, I killed you. I slaughtered you. I knocked him dead. And what phrases do you use when you talk about the comic? He's a riot.
Still sniffing around.
My thighs hurt. My cheeks ache. He broke me up, shut me off, shaved me, fractured me.
Somebody just killed one of us.
I get a real kick out of that guy. Yeah? I thought I'd die. Well, that's about it, folks. Hope you enjoyed hearing my book. Going home now and write my second book. If you'd like to come over to the house and listen to the house, you're perfectly welcome to it. Hi, folks. I've been told that volume 1 of this recording, some time ago, was well received, but considered insufficient. So I'm here to rectify that. Rectify the interesting word, which sounds vaguely sweet. Let's just go to volume
Finally.
2 of Nature and Sin.
Freaking myself out.
Have you noticed that quite often when you read something, they ask you to relay an affectionate message to someone else? You know, they'll say, give my love to Klaus. Tell Klaus Rebecca sends her love. Do you mind that? Do you mind if you use that word? The awesome responsibility of carrying Rebecca's love to Klaus? Suppose you don't see Klaus. What do you do with Rebecca's love? Carry it around? Give it to someone else? Well, I can't find Klaus. Here's some of Rebecca's love. Suppose Wilhelm doesn't know Rebecca. Can he legally accept her love? Especially when it was originally intended for Klaus. Or suppose you give Wilhelm Rebecca's love to Klaus, and then you run into Klaus. What do you give him? All you have is Rebecca's love, and you've already gone and given that to Wilhelm. Can you reasonably ask Wilhelm to give back Rebecca's love? Maybe he's got an issue with her now. Can Klaus see Wilhelm? Can Wilhelm be arrested? Can you be arrested?
Quit pissing around and show yourself.
Back to reality. Just for the sake of argument, let's leave Wilhelm out of this altogether. Suppose Rebecca gives you her love, and you do see her. What form does the love take? Can you risk giving Klaus a tongue kiss?
Rain. My boots will get damp.
Maybe Klaus is doing. Klaus doesn't want Rebecca's love. Klaus wants Wilhelm. If Klaus tells you to give your love to Wilhelm, just tell him, bullshit, Klaus. You give your own love to Wilhelm. I'm going to find Rebecca. Now, sometimes people don't want you to give their love to someone. They only want to give their regard. That's all they're sending that way. Regard. That's not as important as love, is it? No. By the way, you always relay the type of affection you send to
You might have trouble.
Generally, I wait for the last minute and then decide what the other person is doing. For instance, give my love to Bill.
They must be the bandits' prison.
On the signal. The signal's mine.
Well, she remembers you too. That's it. My job is done. I'm off now to find Texas. I can tell him Billy Bob can help. One final thing. There are times when someone wants to convey more than simply love. They want you to give someone a big hug and kiss.
Off you go.
You walk in a big hug and kiss for me. I think the women are a bit more expressive. And sometimes they really look. Bye-bye, Elena. Drive carefully. Give Flacco a nice blowjob for me. And don't forget to lick his asshole. Okay, Miranda. Next time, we'll keep in touch. You know what bothers me?
Seeker,
People want to know
may I speak with you?
Come up and say to me, what time is it? As if I personally were responsible for keeping track.
I'm honored.
Sometimes I phrase a little differently.
All-Mother be praised.
Are you all right? Is there something you need?
Yes. My friends and I watched you clear the bandits out of this camp. We're glad. They would steal from us, chase us through the night laughing. We're outcasts, not braves. Almost defenseless.
Just enough. You wouldn't want to give us too much time.
How did you come to be an outcast?
I was a fool. I refused to do what I was told. Never went hunting when I could sit under a tree instead. I argued with my family every step, picked fights with other braves. One day, such a fight grew fierce. I got a lucky hit, an unlucky one. He went down, and there was no one left to speak for me. I deserved to be an outcast.
You seem different from the person you describe.
I hope to be.
So when are we? Sometimes we think we know where we are.
How did you all come to be here together?
You wonder how we speak to each other when the law forbids it. But what hope do we have here, outside the embrace, alone?
I wasn't judging you. I was an outcast once.
Forgive me. You're right to ask. I convinced them to speak. I told them we were only sentenced to be outcast, not to die out here.
An intelligent approach. Where did you all come from?
Some of us have wandered the sacred lands for years. As for me, the village I grew up in was burned in the Red Raids. I'm ashamed I wasn't there to protect them, but I was an outcast long before the Karja came. We are all outcasts, but we need to stay together to survive. This camp we once hated could serve us well now. Would you let us stay here, even if it flies in the face of the matriarch's laws?
Of course, by all means.
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say so. You're an inspiration to us. Thank you.
With my lucky Cloud, tell Cloud Rebecca sends her love. You mind the awesome responsibility what would you look like? What do you do with Rebecca? Carry it around? Give it to someone else? Well, next time, Cloud, here's some of Rebecca. Those will have what we do. Or suppose you did will now your
Feels good, doesn't it? Hold it inside you one last breath. Then let it out.
I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought no one would agree. Only enjoy the killing as much as the challenge. No great loss, Nothing in the wilds I can't handle, just me and the voice of our teeth.
Your bow has a name?
Yours doesn't?
You're not just a traveler. That armor was fitted for you, and the way you hold your bow.
I said a concerned traveler. I was a soldier, but I was a soldier longer than there was a war, if you follow. Where the arrowhead passes between armor and skin, that's the place I go. So I make opportunities to find it. That's right, woman.
Have you ever thought about hunting machines?
No, they don't get that look in them.
Did bandits wrong you somehow?
They wrong us all. They live filthy lives, so they have to die that way too.
So you hunt them down to help others?
No. For sport. I can't wait for wars anymore. Life's too short and the thrill of death too sharp. If you kill a tribesman, there'll be retribution. Under boar, they complain if you waste the meat. But bandits, they're vicious. They always put up a fight, and no one cares if you kill them.
I guess you're doing the right thing for the wrong reason.
I'm doing what I love. And what could be wrong with that?
We're done here.
Here? I'm afraid so. But we live in a world of ruins, and bandits are drawn to them like infection to a wound. You wouldn't let that infection set in, would you? I'm sure I need it all.
Maybe, if it can't be helped.
If we pass each other by, I'll know it by our name.
One final thing. There are times when someone wants to do more than simply love. They want to give someone a big hugging kiss. Big walking, a big hugging kiss to me. Usually it's women. I find that women are a bit more expressive at times. And sometimes they're really listen. Bye-bye, Elena. Drive carefully. Give Flocko a nice blowjob for me. And don't forget to lick his asshole. Okay, Belinda, but next time, just get Clara to take care of that. You know what bothers me? People who want to know the time. They want to come up and say to me, what time is it? As if I personally am responsible for keeping the time. Sometimes they'll phrase it a little differently. They'll say, do you have the time? And I say, no, I don't believe I do. I certainly didn't have it this morning when I left the house. Could you possibly have left it somewhere? You know, now that you mention it, I believe there may be a husband and walking. They keep it in an observant. And they just let it go. Not too much. Just enough. You wouldn't want to do too much. Sometimes it's a place for me to make the best time. Yeah. You got to say that here's a good story. You see, there is no time. There's just no time. Well, when you go out, there's no time. And then there is no time. After all, no one really knows what it is. You may go and say, look, is it human or not? There are no numbers in the sky. Believe me, I've looked. They're not there. We know so we know. Sometimes we think we know there, but we really don't. All we know is we live in there.
No time to walk a mile in the landscape these days. I guess they're coming in now. Remember, folks, these are calendars. Instruments are designed to keep track of time. And they're all different. And they're not just off by a couple of weeks. This is thousands of goddamn years we're talking about. How did that happen? Our current Gregorian calendar is such an amateur that every 4 years we have to cram in an extra day just to make the whole thing work. We call it February 29th. Personally, I don't believe it. Deep down, I know it's really March 1st. I mean, it feels like March 1st. But even that simple quadrennial adjustment doesn't fix things, so every 100 years we suspend that rule and dispense with the extra day. Unless, of course, the year is ridiculous like 400. But that's still not far enough. So every 4,000 years we suspend that rule and go back on February 29th. Here's the exact problem. The Julian calendar is from 46 years. The Roman was but it was off by over many people. So by 1582, it was an accumulated error of 10 days. Accordingly, that year, Pope Gregory XIII decided that the day following October 4th would be called October 15th. They just skipped 10 days. Threw them out. Officially, in 1582, no one was born in France, Italy, Spain, or Portugal during the period October 5th through October 14th. Weird, eh? But even further, Britain didn't adopt the Gregorian calendar till 1752 when they dropped 11 days out of September. Since it also applied to the American colonies, officially, no one was born here from September 3rd through September 13th, 1752. That's the thing. Prior to that, the same years they were used from March 25th to January 1st. The way it was remembered before, was that March 24th, 1750 will be followed by March 25th, 1751. Pretty fucked up, huh? And we thought that should be the only part of the history to ride on and count. We try hard to keep track of time. You can't finish this year. So there's a moment coming. It's not here yet. Still in the future. It's on the way. It hasn't arrived. Getting closer. Here it is. Shit, it's gone. We use words like now, but it's a useless word, because every time you say it, it means something different. Can you tell me the time? Well, which time did you want? Now? Or the time you asked? Well, how about now? What's the time now? Well, think of the phrase, just now. Did you hear that? Just now. Just now. Yes, just now. Oh, there it is. Just now. Everything we think of as now is either the day in the future or the day in the present. Welcome to the present. It's also emphasized that people sometimes don't always know how to keep things perfectly done. What time is it? Now let's get there. Shut up, please. My wife is slow. I got going on. It's amazing how people precisely calibrated time and to describe certain regions, especially with a short period of time. We say once, immediately, right away, just that, no time at all, you can decide to and one thing I understand, before you can say exactly how to do it, and you'll get it. Maybe try it. And that's not the way to keep it. In fact, there are two Jews, and there are 6 wives in Christmas. No one seems to know how many Christmas alive there are in Shakespeare. And by the way, why is it 2 Shakespeare? Wouldn't the basic unit of measurement be 1 Shakespeare? Another vague word is soon. To me, soon has an emotional quality. It has great potential for sadness. Is Daddy ever coming to visit us again?
Hi, folks. I've been told that Volume 1 of this recording, done some time ago, was well received, but considered insufficient. So I'm here to rectify that. Rectify is an interesting word, isn't it? Sounds vaguely anal. Well, we won't go into that. Let's just go into Volume 2 of Napalm and Silly Putty. Have you noticed that quite often when you leave someone, they ask you to relay an affectionate message to someone else? You know, they'll say, "Give my love to Klaus. Tell Klaus Rebecca sends her love." Do you mind that? Do you mind being used that way? The awesome responsibility of carrying Rebecca's love to Klaus? Suppose you don't see Klaus. What do you do with Rebecca's love? Carry it around? Give it to someone else? "Wilhelm, I can't find Klaus. Here's some of Rebecca's love." Suppose Wilhelm doesn't know Rebecca. Can he legally accept her love? Especially when it was originally intended for Klaus. Or suppose you give Wilhelm Rebecca's love for Klaus, and then you run into Klaus. What do you give him? All you have is Rebecca's love, and you've already gone and given that to Wilhelm. Can you reasonably ask Wilhelm? Hi, folks. I've been told that Volume 1 of this recording, done some time ago, was well received, but considered insufficient. So I'm here to rectify that. Rectify is an interesting word, isn't it? Sounds vaguely anal. Well, we won't go into that. Let's just go into Volume 2 of Napalm and Silly Putty. Have you noticed that quite often when you leave someone, they ask you to relay an affectionate message to someone else? You know, they'll say, "Give my love to Klaus. Tell Klaus Rebecca sends her love." Do you mind that? Do you mind being used that way? The awesome responsibility of carrying Rebecca's love to Klaus? Suppose you don't see Klaus. What do you do with Rebecca's love? Carry it around? Give it to someone else? "Wilhelm, I can't find Klaus. Here's some of Rebecca's love." Suppose Wilhelm doesn't know Rebecca. Can he legally accept her love? Especially when it was originally intended for Klaus. Or suppose you give Wilhelm Rebecca's love for Klaus, and then you run into Klaus. What do you give him? All you had was Rebecca's love, and you've already gone and given that to Wilhelm. Can you reasonably ask Wilhelm to give back Rebecca's love? Maybe he's gotten used to it by now. Can Klaus sue Wilhelm? Can Wilhelm be arrested? Can you be arrested for transporting love across a state line? All right, back to reality. Just for the sake of argument, let's leave Wilhelm out of this altogether. Suppose Rebecca gives you her love to give to Klaus, and you do see Klaus. What form should the love take? Can you risk giving Klaus a tongue kiss? Which brings up another possibility. Maybe Klaus is gay. Klaus doesn't want Rebecca's love. Klaus wants Wilhelm's love. If Klaus tells you to give his love to Wilhelm, just tell him, "Bullshit, Klaus. You give your own love to Wilhelm. I'm going to find Rebecca." Now, sometimes people don't want you to give their love to someone else. They only want to give their regard. That's all they're sending that day. Regard. That's not as important as love, is it? No. By the way, do you always relay the type of affection the sender intends? I don't. Generally, I wait till the last minute and then decide what the other person deserves. For instance, Susan might say to me, "Give my love to Dave." Well, I might not feel Dave is deserving of Susan's love. Dave might be one of those people who piss me off. I'll probably just give him a few regards. Keep him in his place. I feel it's my decision. After all, I'm the one who's doing all the work. And if I really don't like the recipient, I might reduce the level of affection by an even greater degree. Susan might say, "Give all my love to Dave and tell him I can't wait to see him again so I can hold him in my arms, kiss his sweet soft lips, and make love to him all night."
Shit.
And I'll say, "Dave,
Clay.
Susan said hello." Screw Dave. That's what he gets for pissing me off. Then there are the recipients who try to anticipate what degree of affection they're going to receive. Did Susan send her love? No, Dave, she only sent her regards. That's funny. Usually she sends her love. Well, not this time. In fact, she specifically told me, "Don't give Dave anyone you know." However, she did say she's overstocked with regards and wants you to have a whole bunch of them. So be satisfied. Take your regards and get the fuck out of my life. Well, you could damn well be satisfied with it. A lot better than
Easy, easy.
People who want to know the time. The ones who stop and say to me, what time is it? As if I personally were responsible for keeping track. Sometimes they'll phrase it a little differently. They'll say, do you have the time? I'll say, no. I don't believe I do. I certainly didn't have it this morning when I left the house. Could you possibly have left it somewhere? You know, I'm not to mention it. I believe in me. You walk. Let's keep it in your journey.
All right.
In fact, in parts of India, the time zones actually operate on the half hour instead of the hour. What is that all? Does anyone really know what time it is? And never mind a fiddly little half hour. How about don't tell me what the minor
Looks good.
Our current Gregorian every 4 years we have to cram in a day just to make the whole thing work. We call it February 29th. Perfect. I don't believe. Deep down, I know it's really my first. But even that simple quadrennial adjustment doesn't fit things, so every 100 years we suspend that rule and dispense it today. Unless, of course, the year is usually about 400, in which case we suspend the suspension and add the year. But that's still not quite enough. So every 4,000 years we suspend that rule too, and that's only February 28th. Here's how we got to this. Sorry. The Julian calendar was introduced in 46 BC. The Roman year 79. But it was off by 11 minutes a year. So by 1682, there was an accumulated error of 10 days. According to that, both Gregory the 13th decided that the day following October 4th would be called October 15th. They just skipped 10 days. Threw them out. Officially, in 1582, no one was born in France, Italy, Spain, or Portugal during the period October 5th through October 14th. Weird, huh? But even weirder, Britain didn't adopt the Gregorian calendar till 1782 when we dropped 11 days out of September. Since this also applied to the American colonies, officially no one was born from September 1st to September 13th, 1752, except Indians. By the way, that was the same year New Year's Day was moved from March 25th to January 1st.
Mine's thirsty for rain. Me, not so much.
March 24th, 1750 would be followed by March 25th, 1751. Pretty fucked up, right? And you thought that big millennium party you went to was being held right on time. We try hard to keep track of time, but it's futile. You can't pin it down. For example, there's a moment coming, not here yet, but in the future, on the way, right around, getting closer, here, we use words like now, but it's a useless word, because every time you say it, it means something different. Can you tell me the time? Well, which time did you want, now? Or the time you want to? Well, how about now? Is this the time you want? Who's got the stuff in your head?
No, others haven't noticed. Damn, no more of these.
Especially where short periods of time are concerned. You say at once, immediately, right away, just like that, no time at all, nothing flat, a moment's notice. And one that I never understood, before you can say Jack Robinson. You don't hear that much anymore, do you? Maybe Jack ran out of time. Maybe he was an actor. And let's not forget a jiffy, or a flash. Do you know what's a jiffy? Well, I looked it up. In fact, there are two jiffies in a flash. And there are six flashes in the twinkling of an eye. No one seems to know how many twinklings of an eye there are in two shakes of a lamb's tail. And by the way, why is it two shakes of a lamb's tail? Wouldn't the basic unit of measurement be one shake of a lamb's tail? Another vague word is soon. For me, soon is an emotional quality. That's great to think of this sadness.
I'm locked in!
Where
Someone! Anyone?
Is someone there?
I'll be back before
Oh, Mother be praised. I thought I'd never be freed.
What happened?
A gang of outcasts, that's what. They burst in, stole my dream willow, and left me to die.
Why would outcasts steal your dream willow?
Why? Because it's the most valuable herb I gather, of course. Miserable thieves.
They took nothing else?
No. Mark my words. They have struck a deal with outsiders. It's shards they're after, and they'll kill to get it.
A gang of outcasts?
Yes, a gang! The door crashed open. I didn't stand a chance. They grabbed my dream willow and left me for dead.
By the way, do you have a favorite period of time?
Which way did the outcasts go?
Up the mountain, I think. You might catch them if you hurry. Whatever you do, don't let their shabby looks fool you. They'll kill you as soon as look at you. I need to catch my breath.
5 minutes.
Yeah, you could stop talking for a start.
Are you kidding? I could fix that thing in 5 minutes. That's all most people want. 5 minutes.
The outcasts must have left tracks. My focus should pick them up. Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
I think I could do just about anything for 5 minutes. Even the most distasteful task. Let's go talk to George Bush. Are you kidding? He's an asshole. Look, just 5 minutes, okay? Okay. 5 minutes. But no more. After that, I'm gonna puke. 15 minutes is a popular period of time, but it has an institutional range, a regulatory quality. Sounds like it's associated with something either compulsory or forbidden. The exchange window will only be open for 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes to fill out the form. In 15 minutes, we will be coming around. I like 20 minutes better. 20 minutes sounds kind of free and sporty. I'll be back to pick up those test papers in 15 minutes. Then you'll have 20 minutes break. Hey guys, cover me with the boss, will you? I'll be back in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Just enough time to get there. Have a good time.
Hurry! Help me up!
The outcasts that took the Dream Willow. And they're in
Yes!
trouble.
Finish it!
Oh.
You have our thanks, if the gratitude of outcasts means anything to you.
It does.
You not only save us, but speak to us.
The matriarchs cast me out at birth. The laws of the Nora don't mean much to me.
And you're that girl whose mother never claimed her. But an outcast no longer.
No. A seeker, in fact. Looking for Dream Willow.
That could be a problem.
I'm really not interested. All the Pope ever does is go around to places where people make $6
What crimes did you and the others commit?
I beat a man who stole my kill. It was my wrong. The others stole, broke custom, or trespassed among the bones of the metal world. No murderers here, if that's what you're asking.
Why did you take the Dream Willow?
Because we have wounded. Why else would we take it? Something terrible has happened to the tribe. The Braves offer no protection. The machines are angry, and bandits infest the sacred land and prey upon us. Why else would outcasts break custom and band together, but that we have no choice? Even so, we did not steal. We left shards in the stashes and tried to pay John. But of course he would not speak to us.
Jun said you roughed him up.
He was too busy cringing to know what happened. The man's a coward. We made sure not to hurt him. He seemed to notice.
There are others who need Dream Willow. You can't have all of it.
You asking or demanding?
Talking. One person to another.
I see. Perhaps we have more than we need. After everything that happened, we were afraid. We took all we could find. Here, I'll keep a portion, but the rest... may it find its way to those who need it.
I'll see that it does. In the meantime, stay safe. And stick together.
Whenever they say someone got hit by a stray bullet, I wonder if that's supposed to work. It seems to me that the bullet isn't stray at all. It's doing exactly what it's to hit, traveling in a straight line. What's so stray about that? Everyone knows by now sports is big business, but the major sports have grown kind of boring and predictable, and the public has become jaded. So I'm suggesting a few changes that would add excitement to the game and increase their entertainment value. Baseball has one major problem: not enough serious injuries.
Here's the Dream Willow. Take it to Fia and Mother's Rise. There are wounded Braves there who need it badly.
I will. But what became of the outcasts? Did those wretches pay for their crimes? Ganging up together, speaking to each other, and to us. I hope you showed them no mercy.
You don't know who I am, do you?
Should I?
I was raised as an outcast in the mountains above Mother's heart.
The motherless girl. If I'd known, I never would have spoken to you.
And yet it's this motherless girl who freed you and recovered your Dream Willow for the tribe. Maybe if you judged people less, you wouldn't be so lonely.
I have no need of others.
Then congratulations, Jun. You've managed to shun yourself. I'm done here. Make sure that Fia gets that Dream Willow, or I'll be back.
Now, football. For many of you fans, football is already a perfect game.
I'd have to ditch something.
But even a well-thought-out game of football, you need a little help from a fun-loving guy like me. I would start by improving the coin toss by making it a full-contact event. Well, the point is in the air. Remember, this is a sport that always is always in, but a practice that English soldiers playfully sticking around the head of the game during the lows in combat. Now, to the game itself. Each down is a series and an order. That's it. After that, the players should be allowed to do whatever they want. If a fight, you move it off to one side of the field. Let it run its course, no restrictions. With several hundred times run, the fine. Let them continue. Until it's time to protect the natural improvement of action. Keep in mind, men, physical truth, overflow and anger, and the fear and entertainment. So enjoy the endeavor, and let them go about their business. So much for upgrading your body. Here's my suggestion for having
Save these for the trail.
If I were this would not be it. Instead, I would have all 90 men out on the field at all times. Offense, defense, special teams, everyone. What football really needs is 90 steroid monstrosities, deep down amphetamines, racing around the field trying to hurt one another. Here's another way to spice up the game. Leave the injured players on the field. Let them lie there. These men are supposed to be tough. The other guys play around them. They get stepped on, tough titty. You must maintain that you're all started while there's a big war going on. Fine. Let the Red Cross go around and regarding this taunting behavior of so many people trying to defend 4 linebackers turning upside down and pile driving headfirst into the ground. Give them an incentive to work a little harder on next week's game plan. And now the evening news. Police in Maine announced today they're working at the Ranger Academy unit. 6 of the teamsters were arrested on the spot. Another 4 were arrested for warning suspicious of the crime. In a single story,
for later. This must be where the war party got massacred. Such destruction.
Around our house, I'm known as Icebox Man. One of my duties is to keep people from...
Maybe the war chief left something behind. Some clue as to where she went.
You know, someone smoked 3 joints and...
Sonora managed to take down a corruptor.
Drives me crazy. Close the fucking door, will you? You're letting out all the coal. Look, here's $20. You got a Burger King, why don't you? Okay, that means an electricity.
But not before the killers used it to send the other machines against them.
Take a Polaroid picture. Go figure it out. Come back later. You kids are lucky. We didn't have Polaroid.
Look at this place.
Oil painting.
It's like Varl said. Another massacre.
Looking through the refrigerator periodically, deciding which items to throw away. Most people won't take that responsibility. You know, they get what they want, news, or rest.
Lots of machines, all controlled by the killers. They sent a stampede of them down the slope.
Well, folks, Icebox Man is willing to make the tough decisions. They never act alone, always include the family. I noticed from Ed Salad here that's been in the Icebox for a while. Are we engaged in medical research I haven't been told?
Brave! Let us speak.
I assume from the color of this meatloaf that it's being saved for St.
The dead and wounded all cleared away.
Someone
Are there no more Braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Offer you some food that if you didn't eat it, she was gonna throw it away. Well, doesn't that make you feel dandy? Here's something to eat, Petey. Hurry up, it's spoiling. Bobby, eat this quickly. The green part is spreading. If you don't eat it, I'm going to give it to the dog.
So, You were here when the war party was ambushed.
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the Braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Maybe that half-eaten chicken isn't really dead. He's living in our food. Sometimes I picture a little mouse in the park, hiding behind the mustard, waiting for the refrigerator light to go off, so he can resume his...
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us. My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
That's what frightens me. That someone will consider it a challenge and use it in truth. Simply because it's a leftover. What a sad word. Leftover. The thing about it is, leftovers makes it then a month later, the little hair is growing up in the hand and you throw it away. If you really tell it, I'm saving my life. There are many expressions that we just take for granted. We use them all the time, but we never really think.
There's gotta be a way to override even these things. Gotcha!
Slice the fucking thing and get on with your life. Out walking the streets. There's another one you hear from men. Some guy sees a rapist on the news. Same rapist as before. Only this time he's being released. Guy says, you see that? You see that guy? They're letting that guy go. Now instead of being in prison, he's out walking the streets. I don't know. Maybe home. Not everyone gets parole by walking the fucking streets. A lot of times it's still
Lucky me.
the bed anymore. Then I let him fall short of me, crash back onto the floor. Then, and only then, if I decide I want to, I put him up there and protect him. My decision, I will see. Besides, you're on the bed, too.
Can't carry more. This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about. The war chief stopped here. So where did she go next? Dressings for wounds. The runner wasn't the only one who got hurt. They must have taken a moment to rest. Wouldn't have been easy, going on after the ambush. Gonna be light out soon. Tracks. Need some blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge.
before the egg reaches you and expresses its skin. And not every egg makes it. And 80% of women's fertilized eggs are ripped out of her body right in front during those delightful 2 days. They end up on the Saturday mattress, and yet they are fertilized eggs. So what these anti-abortion people are actually telling us is that any woman who's had more than one period is serial killer. Natural allies. And regarding the Catholics, when I hear that the Pope and some of his holy friends have experienced their first pregnancy in labor pains, raised a couple of children on minimum wage, I'll be glad to hear what they have to say about abortion. In the meantime, what they ought to do is tell these priests of our death to keep their hands off the altar boy. When Jesus said, "Suffer the little children to come unto me," it'll really not be sorry. One phrase that comes up quite a bit in abortion discussion is, "Thank you for your life."
Should have brought a cart.
Because even with all these things look at what we kill. Mosquitoes and flies because they're pets. Lions and tigers because it's fun. Chickens and pigs because they're hungry. And people. We kill people because they're pets. It's fun. I mean, it's something else. A positive nice life doesn't apply to cancer. You rarely see a bucket that says save the food. Or I break for advanced melanoma. Now, viruses, mold, mildew, fungus, weed, intestinal worms, coli, crabs, nothing sacred about those things. Just that. So it's best.
A dead sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
And we get the kill. You know how we got it? We made the whole thing up. Same way we made it to death penalty. We're such a virtue.
You're lucky I happened by. One heartbeat more, and that sawtooth would have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He has, bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow. The killers are just across this ridge, digging the
Did you just throw it away? You never see frog torsos on the menu. Is there actually a garbage can full of frog bodies in the alley? I wouldn't want to be a homeless guy looking for an unfinished cheeseburger and open the lid on it.
The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth. The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
Bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it. Hours ago, I sent Braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us, but we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
Full already.
I don't understand the problem some people have with parole and Charles Manson. I say let him loose and let him get on with his work. I have a long list of celebrities I'd be glad to share with you. When people say clean as a whistle, they forget that a whistle is full of shit. Airlines disappoint me. Why can't they have a flight attendant whose job it is to hand out drugs? They're certainly aggressive enough when it comes to alcohol. Even before the meal begins, they're in the aisles. Champagne, red wine, white wine. Can't they spare one person to wander around muttering coke, smoke, you're hiding for me, on a long flight, it used to be the different time was half the fun. Hell, even a short flight, locking myself in the bathroom, firing up a joint. That's what flying is all about. Now you can't smoke anything at all. Not even a good old-fashioned ready room.
No turning back.
Smoke detectors. People in this country have really become a pack.
Over here! It's her! of the shadow! Now she's climbing. Let the shadow!
Slow and quiet does it.
I rinse and dry and thoroughly polish the entire piece, scouring all the burnt pimple residue off the rear, and I even wash off the dried gray paint on left on the soap by the previous place. Pretty soon I find throwing open the door and yelling, "You people got some spit! Brush up there? I think I can call the fire." Suddenly I realized World Wars, 250 Civil Wars, 311 Holy Wars, 1 Cold War, 516 Wars of Liberation, 331 Wars of Containment, 691 Wars of Honor, 296 Declared Wars, 856 Unwarred Wars, 4 Rush Wars, 2 Dutch Pocket Wars, 413 Linux Wars, 1,987 Axis Wars, 7,756 War Outlaws, 88 2 nuclear attacks.
Jimmy Brothers!
Pogroms, 614 long-term persecution, 12,111 acts of treachery, 575 betrayals of the masses, 958 grabs for power, 400 butchers, 50 total enslavement, 837 partial enslavement, 4 total genocides, 461 partial genocides, 13,658 expired operations, 3,115 bounty disputes, 1,432 border searches, 2,047 social camps, 798 extreme rallies, 13,678
I thought.
Is something out there? Someone's out there killing us! Look!
shows of force, 668 heightenings of tension, 735
What the?
3,721 terrorist bombings, 438 preemptive strikes, 630 outside aggressions, 8,571 violent disturbances, 646 surgical strikes, 4,393 diplomatic deadlocks, 82,879 ultimatums, 758,969,747 treaty lodges, 823,275,571 shoving matches,
What was that?
staircase and you think there's one more step. So you take one of those big awkward steps that doesn't accomplish anything, and then you have to do it a few more times so people will think it's something you do all the time. I do this all the time, folks. It's the third stage of syphilis. When they show a dog on TV, you try to get your dog to look at him. Don't you want your dog to see the dog on TV? I do. Where the dog is? Look at the dog. Over there. On TV. Look.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Over there! Turn your head! Look! On TV! Look at a dog! God damn it, you asshole! Look at a fucking dog! They never look where you want. If you point at something, they just stare at your hand. You try to show them something interesting, they think you're showing them your hand.
This wasn't all the killers. I counted more at the War Party massacre. If I have to chase their filthy shadows from here to Spear's Reach, I will.
You're hurt, losing blood.
My health is not your concern.
No one doubts your determination, but you need rest.
She's right, War Chief. Give your wounds time to close.
Val, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded. My place is here, with you, with our vengeance. Am I not owed that?
Maybe I should have a look around. See if I can figure out where the rest of the killers are.
Do as you wish. Everyone else does.
Mother.
Now you have to go out and somehow arrange to have a positive experience, all because it's a ruthless flirt. Have a nice day. Maybe I don't feel like having a nice day. Maybe, just maybe, I've had 27 nice days in a row, and I'm ready for a crappy day. You never hear that, do you? Have a crappy day. Why, thank you. Right back at you. And to your wonderful family. Crappy day. That would be easy, wouldn't it? No trouble at all. No planning involved. Get out of bed and start moving around. I think what bothers me the most about the whole nice day thing is that word nice. It's a weak word. It doesn't have a lot of character. Nice. Isn't he nice? He is so nice. And she's nice too. Isn't that nice? How nice they are. No kidding. It's like fine. Another weak word. How are you? Fine? Bullshit. Nobody's fine. Hair is fine. How's your hair? Fine. That makes more sense to me. You guys are great. Isn't it okay? This is great. Isn't it great? God damn. This is great. Look, they're gonna kill that guy.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed 12 men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning. And I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thrawn, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that, and we win. I found something. The rest of the killers are camped inside a ring of metal. Any idea what that means?
Damn them. The Ring of Metal lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. That ground is taboo. I will return to the matriarchs, beg them to make an exception.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then let our vengeance sanctify it.
You blaspheme.
Please, War Chief, break the taboo.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. But maybe Aloy's secret blessing can protect us. I'll send scouts ahead. Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red Echoes and launch our attack from there.
Sounds like a plan. See you there. Look out below!
Open or game. I don't have hobbies. I have interests. Hobbies cost money. Interests are free. With all the presidential administrations we've had, I'm sure that by now there must have been at least one secretary of something or other who, besides being in the cabinet, was also in the closet.
I said I'd meet Laurel and Sona near Red Echoes.
You know, we busy ourselves with these meaningless gestures such as take our daughters to work, which applies primarily to white middle class families. More help is wrong. Some people think that this is probably sensitive of next to all of this is so much. And when he finally sat down in his seat, all out of breath, he was really glad he made it. And then an hour later, the plane goes down. What goes through his mind? Do you think maybe in those last few moments as he plunges to the earth, he wishes he had a heart attack running through the airport? Why do they bother with a suicide watch when someone is on death row? People don't want him to hurt himself first. I notice at Jewish weddings, they break a glass. You ever been to an Irish wedding? Glasses, bottles, mirrors, tables, chairs, arms, legs, the band instruments, and the groom's neck. We don't fuck around. Mazel tov. I recently attended an avant-garde play. It was called An Anteater, a Tire Iron, and a Blue Hat by Zal Fenchley. Here's what it said in the program. Act 1. Scene 1. Laura's living room several weeks later. Scene 2. Easter, aboard a Turkish woman's thigh. Scene 3. Deep within the colon of a woolly mammoth, 16,376 BC. Scene 4. Inside a sailor's shorts during the attack on Pearl Harbor. Act 2. Scene 1. On a French sidewalk, 6 feet from some escargot vomit. Scene 2. Inside a condom in Haifa, Jewish New Year. Scene 3. At your aunt's house. Soon. Act 3. Scene 1. In a climate following the fall of Act 4. Scene 1.
Being able to override you would help. Now where would I learn that? Stocking up. I'll find a use for you.
Paul Sniffer.
This must be Mother's crown. So I should be around here somewhere.
Corruption till the last of us is fallen. I fear that time will come too soon.
So many wounded. Tribes. What happened to you, Hunter? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm grateful for this wound. It's a lesson I won't forget. And you should heed it too.
How's that?
I was chasing a galloping grazer, so intent on my prey that I didn't see where I was going. Right to the threshold of a cauldron.
You mentioned a lesson before. What did that wound teach you?
As I stood before the cauldron, my prey scampered off and I stared, dumb with wonder. For a moment, I was a child again, wrapped from stories told by hunters at the campfire. I had a powerful desire to see what was inside. That's when the Watcher attacked. Cauldrons are guarded, you see. I barely fought it off, and got the scrape as a reminder. There's a reason the matriarchs forbid those places, and not just because they're dangerous. We weren't meant to see what's inside. I'll never waver again. This scar will see to that.
But for a moment you felt something. A sense of discovery. Are you so sure that's a bad thing?
Has to be, right? Or I wouldn't have been punished.
A cauldron? What's that?
Ah, you're from inside the Embrace, so you've never seen one. A cauldron is a sort of door, I guess. No one knows what lies beyond. Some say machines are made inside. Others think they're dens of evil, where the spirits of the metal devils linger. Same thing, I suppose. Whatever they are, they're forbidden.
You know what I do? Every month,
Where can I find this cauldron?
My point is, you shouldn't.
Then describe the place I should avoid.
You're a clever one, but not so clever as to heed my warning, I see. Fine, you're grown. I can't stop you. It's dead north of here, past the red drifts, built into the side of a mountain. Just remember, I told you to stay away.
Here she is. They made her a seeker. Come here, girl. Let's have a look at you.
I hear you saved people in the proving. You're a credit to the Nora Seeker.
You're the Seeker. The one who was an outcast. My hunting party. My party has... You fought the killers, didn't you? The ones that attacked in the proving. You saved many lives.
I wish I could have saved everyone.
Did you... How far did you follow the killers?
What are you getting at? Are you worried your hunting party has been killed?
There are worse things than being killed.
They don't fall out of the sky. They don't pass through a membrane from a separate reality. They come from American homes, American families, American...
What was your hunting party doing?
After the proving, we were so angry. We wanted to strike back. And those corrupted machines left tracks we could follow. We caught up to them at dusk. We fought with all our burning hatred. But in the dark and chaos, I couldn't see everything. They stampeded, and then I was alone. I ran back here, but my party is...
Your party is...
gone.
What's worse than being killed?
I'm not like you. I can't live as an outcast. I'm afraid. My friends went into the ruins. I can't go there, or I will be cast out. But I can't abandon them either.
The truth is, we don't have people like that. Everyone's at the mall, scratching his balls and buying sneakers with lights and complaining about the politicians. For myself, I've solved this political dilemma.
Tell me what you want. Speak plainly.
Find my friends. We were so eager to fight the corrupted machines, we didn't realize we'd reached the edge of the ruins. You're a seeker. You can enter Devil's Thirst without judgment. But please, have pity on us. Don't tell anyone we were there.
You have nothing to worry about on that end, trust me. I'll see what I can do about your friends.
Still the Nora. But for how much longer? The corruption.
Hurts now.
Brave! Mother's Crown could make use of your bow.
Me?
Well, you are a brave, aren't you? We need boar skins. Our stitcher works his hands raw repairing cloaks and armor. There's good boar hunting to the east, past the falls. But there's a machine out there now. When I saw it, I dropped the hunt, ran for cover, knocked an arrow, but then I...
No shame in living to fight another day.
No, it's... My ring had come loose. That was my luck in the wild. My mother's prized from a machine's jaws long past.
You put that much trust in a ring?
After all that's happened, I need luck as much as the tribe needs those skins.
I'll see what I can find.
If you can help, you have my thanks. I'll be at the campfire when you come by again.
After the hurricane, where do people crawl at? Standing ovations have become far too commonplace. We need ovations where the audience members all fight and stick one another.
Oh, it's you. The outcast turned seeker. I've heard you're good with bow and spear. Some even say you're the best.
I think I hear a challenge in there somewhere, and I'm not interested. I have more important things to do.
Oh, I see. The Seeker doesn't have time for us lesser Nora. Too busy hunting machines and marauders. Well, I can't claim to have faced the corrupted or danced with demons, but I have earned a few sons at the hunting grounds at Valley Meet. Have you? Or maybe your seeking hasn't taken you that far.
Do you try to provoke everyone you talk to?
Only seekers with red hair and big reputations.
And how often do they come around?
You're the first I've seen today. If your seeking takes you to the hunting grounds, see if you can earn a blazing sun. If you do, you'll know you beat me.
Consider it done.
The corruption is everywhere. All Mother forgive us. Protect us.
Are you Salai? Jan said your niece may have come through here. Nakoa.
I've got nothing to say about that.
Please, I only want to help. I'm a seeker headed north. Jan wanted me to help find her. Anything you tell me stays between us.
I gave her supplies for the journey. She was headed for Day Tower, looking for Zaid. Nothing I could say would stop her.
Is there anything you can tell me about Day Tower?
It's a Karja fort, right at the border. Bastards used to gather Nora captives there, so they could ship them to Meridian for slaughter. I told Nakoa not to go. What's a lone Nora gonna do there? But she wouldn't listen. All she can think about is finding Zaid.
What do you know of Zaid?
He's a rabid animal, a murderer. The worst of the Red Raiders. Killed my brother while poor Nakoa watched from the shadows. Even as I begged her not to go, part of me wanted her to. I need him dead as much as she does. You can't imagine what it's like. He mutilated my brother. And yet he walks free among the Karja.
I understand. Better than you think. I'll look for Nakoa when I reach Day Tower.
I'm not sure you can reach it. I've heard they closed the gates because of this corruption among the machines. But Maria might know more. Just don't mention why you're asking.
I won't. I promise.
Cleanse them of corruption.
It's heavy. Or it's going white.
Well, I hope you're looking to buy. I could use the shards.
My advice, take a chance. Lie. Here's some fun you can have.
See anything you like? Sure you do.
This is just one more way of starting the sentence of the word good and ending it with the word
I'm heading for the border. You're a trader? What do you know of the Karja tribe, or their capital, Meridian?
I've never left our sacred land, but I've traded with Karja outlanders from time to time. Too fancy for their own good, if you ask me. As for Meridian, it's all they talk about. A city built atop a mesa, with soaring towers, high as mountains.
How did the Karja ever come to build such marvels?
Slave labor. But their new king has forbidden slavery. I guess he cares more about justice than new construction, huh?
For several reasons. First of all, I can see the sun, okay? Unlike some other gods I could mention, I can actually see the sun. I'm big on that. If I can see something, I don't know, it kind of helps the credibility. Every day I can see the sun as it gives me everything I need. Heat, light, food, flowers in the park, reflections on the lake, and occasional skin cancer, but hey, at least there are no crucifixions. And we sun worshippers don't go around killing other people simply because they don't agree with us. Sun worship is fairly simple. There's no mystery, no miracles, no pageantry, no one asks for money, there are no songs to learn, and we don't have a special building where we all gather once a week.
Well, I'll be off. I hope business picks up.
Thanks. Me too.
Mother, protect us. The Karja have sealed off the valley to save themselves from corruption.
Treat me fine. So, I worship the sun, but I don't pray to the sun.